We're back in sunny Vincentia, as you can see, and here we have Darren Smith and Claire Bisgood, who have recently returned from Spain. So tell us about your wonderful trip to Spain.
Well, Spain started off very well. It was lovely sunny weather, a couple of days in the pool, drinking beer, and then we started racing, and of course racing was pretty good for us to start with, wasn't it, Claire? Yep. So.
That's it. So Darren and Claire had a brilliant time at the Worlds on the 16, which was last month?
September.
Was it that long ago? My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun in the sun. So on the 16, you've been sailing a 16 for how many years?
I personally have been back on a 16 for 25, 26 years, and Claire joined me 5 years ago and started sailing with me then.
So I hear that Claire's only sailed the 16 with Darren for 5 years, but that was also your first foray into 16 sailing, or...?
I used to fly in, fly out, so occasionally would sail in the club, but that was 20 years ago, pre-children. So, yeah.
So for a joyride, really.
Yeah, it was joyriding.
Joyriding on the 16, and now you're on the world stage, on the podium in Spain.
Yes.
And the accent here. Now, Darren really wanted me to mention something about, the Aussie third place at the Worlds, held by one half from...
I'm Welsh, and I find it still difficult to say, yes, that I'm Australian. Although I've lived here longer than Wales, I'm still Welsh. Yeah.
That's it. Born Welsh, Welsh blood. That's it.
Well, she'd only follow the Welsh rugby team, so there was no Aussie rugby team to follow, was there? No, it's all Welsh.
Yeah, fair. Absolutely. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. So we're at Nationals here this year, and how many Nationals have you been to?
I've probably been to about 28 Nationals, because I did a few when I was a teenager or just after that, but I've been to the last 24 in a row. This is 24th in a row.
24th in a row. There was a tiny little bit of hiatus with the unspeakable, but we're back here now, so you've been to every single one in the last 24 years that has run.
So last 26 years, every Nationals that's ran, I've been involved with. I've been at it. So, yeah.
What is your favourite Hobie Nationals story, memory?
Eden was my best. That was great fun. They had a big slip and slide on the hill of the property we stayed in, and all the old Hobie gurus were going down it naked. Bit of detergent, beer, slip and slide, midnight. It was great.
Midnight, naked, slip and slide.
Yep.
It sounds like a perfect Hobie regatta. At Hobie Sailing, we love our sailing. We take our sailing really, really seriously, but we also take our social side and our family side of it really, really seriously.
We could have a slip and slide here by the end of the regatta if we didn't have a brewery here.
If we didn't have a brewery here, I think the brewery might add to the slip and slide, to be fair.
Yep, beer and detergent, that's all we needed.
Beer, detergent, I guess it's kind of like a shower.
Yeah, of course it is. And, well, today we just need don't need the hose, just the beer and detergent.
That's it, absolutely. So it doesn't look like we'll be sailing anytime soon today. Very, very light winds, if at all. But the last couple of days, the conditions have been not so light. So tell us about day one, Claire.
Started off nice and easy-ish. Bright blue waters, sunny sky, fell in love with the place. And then by the third race, it was stupid. Darren tells me it was 22 knots. No way. But it was flattish, and the wind is consistent, and yeah, it was good fun, but as top of my tolerance, I think, for wind.
Can relate, absolutely the top of our tolerance. This year I'm sailing with Isaac Poole, who's brand new to Hobie Sailing. He's only been sailing for 1 year, so exciting times, but the conditions over the last couple of days have been on the upper threshold of our ability, but we're still having a ball.
Even yesterday. Yesterday I thought was a bit funkier, a little bit lighter, but conditions were very variable. You had to pick your lanes, so I thought you would have enjoyed that.
Yesterday was trying. We're sporting a couple of injuries, and the boat had a couple of little mishaps with some frayed shrouds and a halyard that needed replacing. That's all right. We're back on the beach. We've popped down to Totally Immersed to get a new halyard and a couple of other parts, and we are.
So you'll be back enjoying today's racing, won't you, when we're out there?
When we're out there, if we're out there. Yesterday was quite fluky. There was some gusts. There was some pretty significant knocks. And coming back into the beach yesterday was very interesting. We came back in a little bit earlier. How did you guys go getting back in?
Oh, I had rudder troubles. I struggled to get back in. We had to hold on to my rudder with two hands. That happened during the race, so unfortunately, it made it a bit hard.
Yeah, that would make it a bit hard.
But I believe we had a better ride than people like Patrick. Patrick left a trail behind him that people had to sail through to get there.
Patrick did leave a trail behind him, and that is one of the reasons that I am gracing the presence on the microphone today. Poor old Patrick Butler is a little bit under the weather with some tummy troubles, and having a little bit of a chuckle-uppagus off the trap wire is never fun for anyone. At least not those trailing behind him. But he's fed the dolphins, and Jervis Bay, depending on who you ask, is well known for their dolphins in here. It's always... You saw some dolphins?
We've sailed with dolphins. I have now.
Since we've been here, yes.
Yeah, yes, was that yesterday? First day. Yeah.
Your first comment was, I hope they were dolphins that I seen.
Yes, we do sincerely hope they're dolphins. We don't want any bull sharks or the likes around here.
Dolphins. We saw the dolphins, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Can I add also about Patrick Butler? He has done an amazing job to run this regatta. We're so impressed coming here, and the enthusiasm, having all the youth, getting all the old timers back here. A phenomenal amount of work's gone into this. I know that this is the third go to get it because of COVID, but it's been so impressive. We've all been so excited to be at this regatta, to be involved, to go sailing. So Patrick Butler, hats off to you. Amazing job.
Thank you very much.
Also, your dad's helped heaps as well because he's running the yacht club here. So the whole Butler family has put on an immense program, and it's good fun. We're all happy to be here. Very.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it. Have fun out there when we do get out there. We look forward to chasing you around the course.
Well, hope you may be in front. We may have to chase you down. You never know. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you, Claire. Take care.